Hi Virgo, welcome to your week ahead horoscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you would like to book a personal tarot reading with me, you can do so on the website addressed below. If you would like to be a part of Tribal Tuesday, the next one is happening in September. If you want to be a part of that and you're ready to move on with something in your life, hit the link in the description box below. And if you would like to get all of those exclusive perks, all of those wonderful things that I've talked about in various different videos, please become a member of the Reydiant Reality community. Hit the join button and see what all of those wonderful perks are that I'm talking about. So I would like to bless all of my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's have a look, see what the week ahead has in store for you, Virgo. What is your overarching energy theme with the Destiny card? This week you get the Tower card, right? So you're tapping into the collective conscious this week. It really is a week where you could get a lot of understanding and a lot of insight from all different places and all different arenas. This is a week where you have whenever you get the same Destiny card as the weekly general overview, the feeling for me is that that's when you've got your finger on the pulse, like you're connected to the world at large and also to your own personal world, right? So you could have a lot of insight this week, a lot of insight into other people's problems. You could be getting random flashes of inspiration, random flashes of intuition as well. The Tower card always brings you a revelation of some sort, but it can also see you being rebellious of spirit. So let's have a look at the direction card to give it some context to see what this might relate to. You know, what is going on for you this week, Virgo. And this week you got the Death card, right? So this is interesting because the Destiny card is the Tower. So this is about some sort of shocking information. The Death card is about a transition, a transformation or an ending. And this could be a week where you are having really amazing, powerful dreams. For those of you that are spiritually inclined, this could be moments where you're having, you know, conversations with otherworldly beings. It could, you know, because these two cards together sometimes can talk about mediumship. They can also talk about, I'm sorry to say, but you guys know me by now, I do not shy away from the difficult subjects. This could also be that you hear of a shocking turn of events when it comes to somebody's departure from this plane. Why do I say that? Because you've got the Tower, which is a sudden shock, and then you've got the Death card here, which is a sudden end, right? That's a sudden completion. Now, it doesn't have to be a death. It could just be that a relationship comes to an end. And if that is the case, the feeling that I get from it is you will be very shocked to hear that this couple is breaking up. You might hear from somebody and say, oh, did you know so-and-so are getting divorced? And it will be very shocking for you. Then why do I say it will be very shocking? Because you've got the Tower card in close proximity. Now, the Death card as a direction means that you are leading the way on some form of a completion. So it does look like there's something in your life that you are choosing to bring to an end this week. You know, and if you've got your finger on the pulse, as I think you might, this could be about a self-limiting belief. It could be a self-sabotaging thought pattern that you have. There's something in your personal life that you are changing, that you're letting go of for good. For some of you, it could be as mundane as you decide that you finally want to move from the place that you're living in. It all depends on your unique situation, but those are kind of the ballpark areas that are going to be highlighted with these cards. So let's have a look, see at the insight card. What's going on behind the scenes? This week you got the Star card, right? So this is really interesting because if you haven't seen the weekly general overview, watch it, because I talked about what follows the Tower is actually the Star. This is usually the case of when something leaves our lives, sometimes especially if it's a traumatic ending. What tends to happen is, in hindsight, we come to this place of peace and freedom and liberation and recuperation where we can say, okay, you know what, that was awful at the time and I didn't know how I was going to get through it, but actually it was the best thing that could have happened for me, right? So with the Star card as your insight card, your future looks Excuse me. Your future looks bright. There's a lot of energy going on with this. Your future looks bright, and ultimately things are shaping up in the right way for you. It could be as well that there's some kind of technology advancement going on in your personal life. It could be buying a new laptop. It could be moving your business online finally, getting a website set up. There's something about the old way that you used to do things that is coming to a close. And this star card as well could see you aligning with people over the airwaves, over the internet, over the, social media as well. But it does look like you're making a conscious effort to end one way of being and moving into a completely different era of your own life. With the insight card, or the peek behind the scenes, the star card is basically saying you can trust the groups that are coming in. You can trust some of the offers that are about to be made. About to be made to you. It does look like a very interesting week for sure. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up for you. I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Take care, and I'll see you soon.